If you missed the last video, I have been going slowly through my old childhood basketball, mostly basketball card collection, and kind of organizing them and figuring out what to do with them. In the last video, I went through what was the box of my favorite cards at the time and kind of organized them into stuff I'm going to keep, stuff I'm going to try to get autographed, stuff I'm going to send in to get graded, and then stuff I'm going to send to sell in different places. And today, I am going to do the same thing, but with this box. Let's see what we got. This should be fun. These are packed pretty tight. You just pull out from the middle here and go right through. Okay, kind of a fun card, right, to start off things. And again, just like the other one, I'm probably going to eventually figure out, you know, which of these, some of these I'm going to keep, some of these I'm going to sell. I'll just kind of go through. I'm not going to say what here. I'll kind of figure that out later. Let's see, are these picking up on the screen okay? The lighting is not perfect in this room. I'm visiting my parents. Just got back to the States like less than a week ago. So the lighting is not so good right here. I'll have to set it up a little bit better since we're here for a couple months before we move into our new house. That's a cool card anyway. George Murashon. Okay. This isn't even in soft sleeves, some of these things. It still looks like it's pretty good condition. All right. So I really don't know what to expect. Oh, hey, look at that. Elijah one right there was one I was actually considering buying on ComC for my PC. So I'm going to have that one in my PC. Oh, that one too. I like Finest cards. I like Elijah one, actually. He's one of my favorite players from that generation. Electric Court, not bad. These are sticking together. I can't believe I didn't have some of these in soft cases at all. Interesting. Okay. Even though I do have a small PC of Elijah one cards, I'm picky. I don't want just any card. I want a card I like. I'm not picky for the PC when it comes to value, but I do like having cards that I quite enjoy. Might keep that one for the PC. Might keep that one for the PC. Putting them off to the side. I'm probably going to go through and figure out more details later, but some Shaq cards. Decent little selection of Shaq. Looks like that was pretty well organized, seems to me. All right, let's see what else we got. This is a little looser here, so I can maybe start from the end a bit more. Let's see what we got. Some D-Rod. That's a cool looking card. Jalen Rose. And very few of these are in soft sleeves, actually. I'm surprised. I thought this was all going to be soft sleeve stuff. Some Joe Smith. He didn't pan out too much, huh? I think I had quite a few cards of his thinking it was going to be something. I think I skipped a few Joe Smith cards in there that were stuck together. Rick Smits. Jerry Stackhouse. I had a few of his cards. I didn't go in as much on him as I did with some of the other rookies from those years. You know, Grant Hill, I have a lot of his cards. Anthony Hardaway, I have a lot of his cards. Stackhouse was one of those hyped rookies. I had a few, but nothing quite as much as some of the other names from those years. Stackhouse was less interesting to me as a collector, and Jason Kidd I wasn't too interested in. I never really liked him that much. That's a cool looking card. Hey, look, that's cool. I like that card. The Beam Team. I didn't know I had so many of those Beam Teams. Let's see. That's cool looking. I love Fleer Metal. Rookie Roll Call. That's beautiful. Damon Stoudemire. There is a bunch of cards. I think it's all the same card in there. Damon Stoudemire. Number of his cards, looks like. Bob Sura. How come I don't even remember that name? I'm sure I knew who he was at the time. I think I've forgotten a bunch of stuff. That's the same card twice. That's a cool card. Superstar. I like that. It's weird seeing Robert Parrish not in a Celtics uniform, though, I gotta say. Cherokee Parks. Wesley Person. I like those excited cards. These really are sticky. You can tell they haven't been touched in a long time. Double Trouble. Some Pippen, decent amount of Pippins. Mark Price, Hall of Famer. Theo Ratliff, all rookie. Bryant Reeves, all rookie. Oh, goodness. Sticky. Sean Respert, another name I don't remember. Isaiah Ryder, that's a cool looking card. David Robinson. A few more David Robinsons in a row here. Emotion, always like that set. This was one I always saw, even though these are worth less than $1 a piece now. I always liked this set. It has that feel of the like a leather basketball on the cover. I always liked that set. David Robinson, Total D. Some more. Glenn Robinson. I didn't chase him too much. Not like I did Grant Hill, which is probably, you know, in retrospect, maybe, even though everybody's cards from that generation did decrease in value, except for maybe like Jordan and maybe Shaq for some of his cards. But you know, even Grant Hill, even though he's a Hall of Famer, his cards didn't keep up with what they were then. But out of everybody from that, he was probably a pretty decent one to chase. Is that, oh, that's also Glenn Robinson? Okay, didn't look like him for some reason. Dennis Rodman. There's no way this is actually in alphabetical order, is there? Was I that organized? Goodness, I liked organizing my cards when I was a kid. So if they are in alphabetical order, I wouldn't be overly surprised, just because one of my favorite things was to organize them in different ways at different times. I would reorganize them based on a different way, and then, you know, a few months later, organize them again in a different way, just because I really quite enjoyed organizing my cards and looking at them again to, I mean, that's really, in some ways, that's what I'm doing right now. Oh, sorry. Oh, that wasn't an earthquake, I promise. Okay, let's get that Reggie Miller up. He's hiding down there. What do we got here? Some Zoe, some Reggie. I think this Reggie Miller ones were supposed to be in there. Lost their spot. Oh, maybe not. Anyway, Zoe. That's cool. Clear cut. These ones, I've always liked these top 10 cards. What was that one hiding back there? Can't get to it. These things are so stuck. There we go. Jam City. That's nice. It's got a nice looking Jamal Mashburn cards. Didn't have a lot of them, but they're cool looking. First edition. These are alphabetical, and I'm kind of taking them partially out of alphabetical order here, I think. Antonio McDyess, it seems like I had a lot of him. I didn't even really know that. That's a cool one. Oh man, I didn't know I had the Reggie Miller Beam team. That's awesome. Some more Reg. Okay, some Jordan in there. These are the lower end Jordan things I had. Bunch of base. I think there's probably more Jordan in a minute. We'll get back to it. Kid. That's good looking. Bunch of Kid, low end Kid cards. Sean Kemp. I do remember chasing some Kemp at times. Ugh. Oh, it's just thick because there's a bunch in there. I don't know if Kemp ever does through the mail autos. I've been thinking about sending one. I don't know which one. If I see one, I put one to the side earlier that I thought I would do, but if I see a better one, some kind of gold thing, a couple of them, Carmelo. I just really enjoyed Kemp. Is one of my favorite players when I was a kid. So he's somebody I think would be fun to get an autograph for the collection, just for fun, like a through the mail type of thing. Bunch of Grant Hill, and all of these ones so far, I've had a bunch per within each of them. Oh, never mind, they're sticking. Bunch of Grant Hill, lower end rookies. Juwan Howard, a few Jim Jackson franchise futures. That's a cool looking card. Nemesis, that's a cool looking card. I might keep that one for the PC if I can't sell it for much. Look at how much greening that's done. It's amazing. Larry Johnson, Magic Johnson. I might keep a couple of these Magics. I'm gonna have to see which ones I'll think about it a bit. Okay, some more Jordans. Some more Jordans, lower end Jordan stuff. Nice. Nice. Frequent flyers. Several of them in there. Triple double. A few more. Nice. That's a good looking one. Bunch of Jordan. Jordan. There's several of those. I'll have more Jordan? I don't think so. I think that was all the Jordan in here. Brian Grant, Penny. I think I have it because I know I collected a lot of him, so I probably have quite a few pennies in here that are probably worth pennies. All right, some more Penny Hardaway, rookie year mostly, but some of the second year cards. I remember I was collecting him his rookie year and his second year. Maybe, okay, I think this is his third year, so maybe a number from several different years. And Grant Hill again. Okay, just a small more stack left. Oh, that's a cool looking one on top. This Rising Star set, I think I might try to put together more of these cards. I'm going to keep that one for the PC. I don't have any particular connection to keep Kenny Anderson cards, but that set is just so cool. Let's see, a bunch of Vin Baker. Charles Barkley, that is so green. I don't think I want to keep it. I was going to keep that card in my PC if I came across it, but it's too green. It's cool. I like that. I like this top 10 set, really do. I really do. I don't know if I'm going to keep it in a PC or not. I have that card autographed by Bird actually on my, bought it on ComC. Okay, some more base Bird, Terrell Brandon. Beam Team, some kind of Beam Team die cut. Cedric Sabalos. What year was that from? I don't even remember that. Calbert Cheney, I remember that one, the gold. Danilovic. Some names I barely remember. Anthony Davis. Vlade Divac. Clyde Drexler. Oh, that's cool. Atomic. I'm going to look that one up, but I'm probably going to keep that one for the PC. Although he is in his Rockets uniform. I kind of like having Blazer uniform cards of Clyde Drexler, since Blazers in my team. That's a cool card. You Crashed the Game. I remember enjoying the hunt for these things. It's points and rebounds. Michael Finley. I had quite a few Michael Finley cards. I do remember that. A number of them. I don't know if they're all in here or elsewhere. Yeah, this is a decent little stack of Michael Finley. I remember enjoying some of his cards. Rick Fox. Kevin Garnett. A few of them. And is that the end of this box? Yeah, so that is the end of this box. So I'll go through these later off screen just to figure out what I'm going to do with them, but thought that'd be fun. And then again, in future videos, I will be doing some different stuff. I don't remember, like those two boxes I've opened so far, I had some general inkling of an idea for what maybe I would find. In the rest of these, I really don't know what to expect. So in future videos, I'm going to be digging into some of this and see what I see. I really honestly don't remember, except for the fact that I generally collected basketball from 93 to 96, and I generally collected some baseball from maybe 88 to 90, something like that, and then maybe some random stuff here and there too. So in future videos, we'll see what else is in there, and hopefully I'll have a better lighting situation by then as well. So come back for the next one. Peace.